Hey everybody, and welcome back to Deadwood. We are going to harvest these sunflowers. Then we got some work we need to do on our fields. Uh, if I can hit the right buttons and get everything situated. I brought this combine down to do the sunflowers with. It unloads so much faster. I think the other one needs a little update on it, and I think that it's going to get it. This one don't harvest no faster, but it just unloads so much quicker. I think while this worker is working on this, we need to go back up to the shop and get a tractor and a plow so we can work on these fields. As I said in a previous series or in a previous video, we are going to expand a couple of fields. We're going to connect them together. And we need some cotton too, so I think we're going to plant cotton. This tractor combination with plow is as wide as the road with it folded up. I think I'm over a little bit too far. We don't want to make it any longer. We want to try to square it off with that other side. I think that'll work. Need to be over just a little bit further. That'll work. Alright, I'm going to go to the other end of the field and do the same thing, and then we'll come up, plow up between them. I just like to do that, then I can keep it straighter. I'm going to have to make 2 passes on this, so I think I'm going to plow over about like this. Then when we come back, should have about the same amount overlap on each field. Maybe not hardly as much, but it will be close. We won't have to plow these whole fields, just the part where we're creating a new field will be all. And we'll no-till it. And like I said, I think we're going to plant cotton on it. We hadn't planted any cotton yet in this series. And the spinnery needs cotton. And we're going to have to do some soil samples on this part that we're plowing, so we can get our precision farming data back. we'll have to go to the shop to get a soil sampling tool. I don't have one. We just been buying the data of the whole field without doing sampling. I don't think we can on this, since we already have data on the 2 fields. We'll look and see if we can. We'll do it that way. It'll be easier. Not really no cheaper, but alright, we got that. And the first thing we need to do is cut off create field. Because we don't want to be plowing up in nothing that we need to. We get back to the end of the field, I'm gonna run check on that combine and see how he's coming. Then we'll figure out what we need to do about getting our precision farming. Seems to be doing okay, and he is not but 39% full. So we'll go back over to the field and we'll see what we got to come up with. Yep, no data found, which wasn't expecting it to be none, but just wanted to check. Yeah, see, whenever we go to precision farming, it's showing it. But if I select both fields, there's still a strip between it. So what we need to do, we need to go to the shop and I got to remember where it's at to get a soil sampler. It may be under miscellaneous, I don't remember. But that's where we will look first. There is a lot of stuff under miscellaneous. I think this is it. Yes, this is it. So we don't need to really buy that thing. Let's just lease it. And we will go pick it up and we will collect some samples and send them off to the lab. We'll take this tractor back to the yard and we'll get that Kubota tractor. I think it would probably be better for that sampler. We also took down a bunch of fences too, and the reason for that is I'm not really planning on having any livestock up here, and they were always in the way. Everywhere you went, you had a fence. So one day it was kind of snowy like, so we took down a bunch of fences. Alright, let's go over here and get this Kubota. And we'll go to the shop and get the sampling tool. And we still got to bale that wheat straw too. I need to feed the dog too. Yep, he was out. There he comes. He was coming to the food. I'll turn my lights on so we can be seen. I hadn't used one of these samplers like this in a long time, so it may be a little bit of a learning curve. That's a good bit of area that we took into the field though, and if we don't sample it, it'll probably mess everything up. I think we should be able to go right straight down through the field. We need to unfold it. And I don't know how many samples we'll have to take. If you look down at the left-hand corner at the mini map and you see that circle, that's the area that it's going to sample. So we need to take a soil sample right here. And we'll go down and stay in the circle that we just, or the area we just created. Then we'll do another one. That's probably pretty close. If you do a whole field with this thing, it takes a little while. We've already taken 4, so we're probably going to have about 8 at least. Maybe 10 between here and the end of the field. Yeah, we're gonna have more than 10 because that's already 9. Don't want to get too far off the circle we just created previous. When we send these to the lab, we usually get them back pretty quick. So we'll see. I think it's about $200 a sample. I believe it may be more than that now. Maybe 2 more. I don't believe them. I believe I'm gonna have to. I might can do it. It's gonna be close. We'll try. Alright, let's look at our map and see if we got it all. Yeah, I think we did. Alright, we need to send those samples off. We need to fold this thing back up. Alright, let's go on our map and see if it showed up. Yep. Soil samples have been taken, but we haven't got it back yet. Well, everybody, since we've got these fields combined and we've got soil samples taken, I think we're going to wrap this episode up. If y'all would, consider subscribing, liking, and commenting. All of it would be appreciated. And thank y'all for watching. Until next time, later.